Hello, hi there Aquarius. I do hope that you all well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. And how I do my readings is with the help of my spirit guides. I give you a general overall theme or the energy so that you can have some insight so that you can navigate your love life successfully. And if you'd like to know more about me or perhaps join my Facebook group where I post daily live feeds, they're also there too, then all the links are just down below, or perhaps a private reading which starts from as little as $4.99. So as most of you know, I do like to just jump straight in with the reading, don't like to faff about, just to tell you basically what it is that my guides want you to know for your love life for March 2018. So Aquariuses, your love life is shown like this. You're gonna have to make a decision. It starts out really well, and it definitely signifies you putting an end, or definitely closing a door, closing a chapter on somebody. So your hope with somebody definitely gets closed, but a new door opens. So for example, also, sorry, I just wanted to add also that if you're in a committed relationship, that let's say that any problems that you had definitely will close on you. But this is how this is where my guides want to focus energy this month. Is they're saying here basically at the beginning of the month, somebody finally has the strength to basically reveal that they want more, basically, from you. My guides keep using the words like they want more than friendship. It's probably the best way to phrase it. So they're familiar to you, or you've been dating them and it's been kind of casual, that you know, and perhaps even felt more like friendship, but they want to take it somewhere different. Basically, that's how it's coming across. And so then as a result of that, the talking that you probably would have had with this person develops in a very different way. So think about this: if you're in a marriage and it's been a bit stale, let's say, and it's just been like you felt like roommates for a little while, that changes. You start to bring the intimacy and the romance back. If you're just dating somebody, that also changes, where you start talking words of love. You get closer and closer. Let's just say that you have sort of had a relationship with a friend for a really long time, which you've both kind of liked each other, but you've never said anything. That also changes early in March. First week it's been shown, but early in March. But what it means for you, because this also could be somebody you meet first time, and it just is like that. It just gets that way. But whatever scenario this is, because I have to kind of look at all the scenarios possible because this is a general reading, it does signify you closing the door 100% on somebody else. Sorry, that's my little dog snoring in the background. Sorry, I only have to do one take and she's snoring her head off, so I do apologise. But basically, it signifies that you, because I get here there's somebody else also in your heart, or somebody else also in your thoughts, basically, other than this person. And it could mean that actually maybe somebody that you were interested in, or maybe somebody that you were hoping was going to return, or maybe somebody that you also like, because you now then start to commit yourself with this new with this existing connection, I should say, better, in a much more tangible way, in a much more loving way. It does mean that you're leaving some other hope behind you, because my guides are saying it's time to move on, it's time to go. Like, let's say situations have had enough time, or it's time to move on from the stale place to a much more positive place. Now, for some of you where that applies, where actually you're cognitively basically knowing that you're going to be losing somebody, or that your decision means you're moving away from somebody, it's bittersweet is what I want to say. It feels very much that in your eyes, this, you know, you would have wondered what it would have been like, and it's a shame, but you are going to be happy with this new person, because I get here that even though it's a shame, you're very loved up and very much looking forward to the future with this person. It feels like having a new baby, basically. It's all scary, it's all unknown, but it's all lovely, and you're really happy, and you know that you can nurture this new connection, perhaps in a way that the one that you think that you're losing could not have been. Maybe because there were too many problems, or they were too late, basically. So this is good. Now, they're giving me the story of Rumpelstiltskin, you know, when he spins on the spinning wheel and he makes kind of wool into gold. They're basically saying here, that's how you feel about this relationship that starts to kick off in this month, new or otherwise, even if it's existing. If it was wool, you know, it starts to spin like gold. There's a contrast to how something was to how it will be. There's a 100% massive change. But the fact that it's been spun into gold for you means that, because I also get here, like, you can see in this person that you could marry them, and if you're already married, you can see more. You can see all that commitment that perhaps maybe was dwindling away, and you were starting to worried whether the vibrancy was going. That's not gone. It seems to be much more infused. I also get, for some Aquariuses, particularly if you are in a long-term relationship, or maybe not even a long-term relationship, you really need to watch out for your fertility and pregnancy, because if you're wanting to be pregnant, this is a great month to be pregnant. If you don't want to be pregnant, be careful. Basically, this is for obviously female or male. You need to still be careful about that, also because you might find that you're a mother or father in this month also too. But if you want that, great month also for that to happen also as well. And ultimately what they're saying about your month is happiness is there and you feel really content, but it is, for some of you, you definitely closing the door on something that makes you feel sad about it, basically. Like, it's a shame that couldn't happen. But it's totally for the best, because the person that is with you right now does beat the pants off them a little bit. It's just, you get those scenarios where you just like, I wonder what that would have been like. That's how it comes across. So it's time to move on, basically. It's time to take a risk. It's time to take a chance on this new opportunity, even though it feels like with somebody very familiar that perhaps is not built up yet into this loving relationship, or needed to turn a corner that wasn't as loving. Certainly does turn a corner this month for you Aquariuses. So you need to view things a little bit like that for you. So I super hope that that's been helpful for you and giving you some insight. Definitely a positive month for you guys. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. It's time not to look backwards. Yes, have your little bit of reminiscing, but then know that you are in the very place that you wanted to be. So I super hope that's been helpful for you all today. Sorry about the dog in the background. And I'll see you again next month. Take care.